And we are back. So, funnily enough, in those few seconds we were gone, Iggy decided she's going to come back out and kick both of them in the face. Apparently, she's been watching too many Jeff Powell matches. Iggy might be going full-scale Honey Badger. I don't know yet. We're going to move on to Blitz Division action and something of a precursor to that Coronet Cup. 3 former Blitz Division champions and one half of arguably the most dominant tag team we had of last season. We got Nightmare, we got Space Homie, Eddie Matua, and Shi Midori. I don't know if this has any bearing on seeding in the Coronet Cup or not, but if memory serves, if I looked at the forecasted card correctly, we will have one day of just former and current champions. So 3 of these guys are going to be on that day. We will repeat the same formula we did last year where we have 4 days of actual tournament, and day 5 will be runners-up and wild cards from each day. Alright, we got Eddie out in the ring. We're getting right into the action here. Right after Eddie. Space Homie going after Nightmare. Gonna have to watch the game again. A lot of it's not seeing it's on fast forward. Outside Myron takes down Nightmare. And Eddie had that long-standing rivalry last season. Trading that belt at least twice back and forth, I think. Big Ron on the outside takes down fast Eddie. The leg of the much taller Nightmare. Dragon Screw on the outside takes down Fast Eddie. Japanese arm drag from the Canadian. Eddie with that slam onto the apron. 5 out of 6 people that cried at that Google commercial last night will say it's the hardest part. Rocker dropper on the inside. God damn. Too many things are happening. Butterfly almost hip toss. Big draw kick to the back of Space Homie's head. Everybody apparently wants a Fast Eddie smoke. Alarm clock kick. Nightmare trying to choke out Space Homie on the top rope. Dory's putting down some, I was getting ready to say a striking clinic on the outside when he gets caught with the Enziguri. Space Homie up. Spiked with the power bomb. Holy hell. So much stank on that. Better strikes to the gut. Sends Homie far side. Catches him with the lariat. All 4 men back in, and Eddie gets dumped right back out to the end. I think that's the longest all 4 of these competitors were in the ring at once since the bell rang. Eddie ducks out the back, kicks out the knee. Forearm shivers on the outside. Finishes it off with a soul kick. This is one fall to a finish, and the fall does have to take place within the boundaries of the ring. We caught after hitting that top rope. Almost like a lizard neck breaker. Nightmare just using all that height to his advantage with that just ridiculous powerbomb. Now his Space Homie in the sharpshooter. Too close to the ropes, though. I'm going to put a Canadian in the sharpshooter. This is all sorts of disrespectful. Space out of that draw kick, his Nightmare's going to work on Midori. Eddie might be dead. And if he ain't, Midori's gonna go make him dead. Leaping Lariat's Batman got nothing. Northern Lights on the outside, no bridge because why would you? Out there it's acceptable. Unless it's false count, then you still bridge that shit. There's that far corner. Space Homie runs in with the pop-up knee. Cartwheel into the moonsault. Into the cover. Midori breaks it up at 2. And apparently we're finally switching oppositions here. We're getting a couple different matchups finally. These two are going right after Nightmare. These two know each other very well. Almost a drop salt. Takes down Midori. Check out the snap there. Big chop. Falls up with the kick to the ribs. Falls over the second. Bucks the line off the ropes. Jumping clothesline. Went for that mushroom stomp. Eddie dumps Space Homie to the outside. Turns his attention right back to Midori. Don't see Space Homie make his way back in. Snap now. Off the ropes. Knee strike. Midori though with the forearm shiver takes Space Homie down with a knee. Makes the leg into the dragon screw. Nightmare slips in the back. Breaks up the count at 2. Big backdrop driver. Nightmare top side. Eddie just disrespectfully picks up Space Homie. Just to let him get taken down with the missile drop kick. Slide drop kick to the back. Eddie not paying attention, gets rocked with that Nightmare combo. Space Homie out on his feet. Opana driver out of nowhere. Space Homie immediately turns around, breaks it up before it even starts. Trying to pop out the knee of Matua. Still holds on into the dragon screw. So many of those call this damage. Eddie, a member of the Crimson Brigade. Space not thinking when they have here. Nope. Only a 2. Outside. Eddie Northern Lights looked like he wanted to bridge it, but realized too close to the ropes. That's also acceptable. Off the ropes, went for the draw kick. Midori just jumped out of the way and said, "Keep that out of here." Gets caught with Rod for his trouble. Side effect on the outside. Eddie wanted the frog splash, got nothing but knees. As Midori slips off. Spins past Eddie around. Has him up. Green Death. Splash on the apron. Eddie, though, kicks out at 2. I don't know if it was so much a kick out or he grabbed the bottom rope. Midori, a pair of forearms, gets sent hard in the corner, ducks out. Gamagiri. Nightmare going for the ride, gets taken out to Bangarang. Eddie sent outside. Midori right there to break up the cover attempt. Green Reaper knee. Right into the cover. Midori trying to show up right now. Nightmare trying to steal a quick cover, doesn't get any of it. Torture Moonsault. Nightmare just kicked him out of the air. Honolulu hit me with the combo. Clamps Nightmare into the Boston Crab. Big power bomb. Space Enemy floated into the bridge, got broken up at 1. Space Enemy to go up top, just got taken down with an absolute, just ridiculously wicked chop. And it's not Super Boston right there. Spun around. Dory trying to steal one more time, gets kicked and broken up by Space Enemy. He just takes down Matua with the falling knife breaker. Deep Space 9 driver. And Space Homie steals it last man standing style. Everybody else dead. There's a quick Hopena driver earlier from Fast Eddie. I don't know who that was. That first green death, I thought that was going to be it. Nightmare went for a ride on the Bangarang. Nightmare's the only one that didn't get to hit his signature. That's almost kind of depressing. But in the end, your resident Canadian alien stealing the match. Picking up that momentum going into the Cornet Cup. I'm okay with it. Space Homie is quietly one of the better cruiserweights, Blitz Division, Super Juniors, whatever you want to call it. We move on to another member of that former champions class that will be on that day. I think we're doing that day 3 or day 4 of the Cup. Jay Hellion representing FCK. I think he's actually the last one still repping FCK. I think they quietly broke up. Unlike his opposition, Cade, who Project Mayhem still running strong, even though they haven't been winning as much this season, but it's still early. Technically, we're still on last season in Supernova, so they haven't even started Season 3 yet over there. If you are not following Supernova Pro, when we're done with this nonsense, go subscribe to them. Cade is our Headhunter champion. Still doesn't have a date for our first pay-per-view. Apparently the champ coming out first. Rated M for Mayhem shirts available on shop.triad.com. And there's someone out in the lights. It's kind of hard to see with the... Apparently, we got G-Raver locked in. If you do not know who this man is, go learn you some death matches. Brought out that homie Ken Doe. Dropped it immediately. Cade, I don't even know if he knows who the hell is after him right now. Certainly does now. See, making eye contact finally sent hard into that corner part of the barricade. Now with that leg drop to the inside of the knee. Cade finally getting in some offense. Short Michinoku driver onto the concrete. mayhem, resiliency. Walks through with the stop. So I guess Hellion isn't getting a match today. Cade making his way into the ring, saying, if we're going to do this, let's do this proper. Jawbreaker, almost flatline style. Apparently we're getting some order in here. If Cade didn't have a date yet, he might have someone that might be interested now. Our last women's match of the evening. This one in our women's tag team division as your former champion, Supremacy. Being represented tonight by BJ Wiley and Suzuki, taking on your current champions, the Tokyo Blitz Squad. Blitz Squad just kind of showed up at the end of last season. Won a few matches over in Supernova, kind of just surprised everybody coming in and just tromping all over Eric Karumba. I don't even remember who they all beat last year. But I do know that they obviously walked into the triple threat at Black Lotus and walked out still champions. I think only them and Nakaoni walked in and out as champs. I think every other title changed. Headhunter Championship notwithstanding, because of that weirdness we discussed last episode, because it was like 2 weeks ago at this point, I know. And we do apologize. Production things have been weird in the last few weeks. Suzuki out on the apron first, flanked by BJ Wiley. Wiley, of course, one of the most dominant women stars over in Supernova. Still trying to work on singles gold outside that realm. Third member of this force is Val Savage, who, again, just absolutely a force everywhere else in the singles game. Still looking to complete that triple crown and win her first women's championship here. I think for the month they were women's champs, they were Freebirds, so they all at least have held tag team gold here. But I know the original match was won by BJ and Val, which of course it was. Yeah, because I think at that point, that was whenever Suzuki ended up just almost running roughshod after a handicap match, and she ended up getting really good seating for the, I'm having a brain fart right now. Betty White Invitational, I think. I think that's what that was. I remember things for everyone else's shows, but forget my own. The Blitz Squad, led by last year's Rookie and Woman of the Year, Himari Sato. unofficially led by Microsoft. But it's kind of official. Who last year actually won that aforementioned Heavyweight Invitational. And I think 2-time women's champion over in Supernova, at least once. Suzuki started things off with Hitomi Hoshizaki. Women's tag team action is a go. Suzuki right out of the gate with the running big boot. Duck under, Snapdragon. I think that's the first one I've gotten a call this year. Suzuki though fights back with the Jawbreaker. Forearm shiver. Sends Hoshizaki far side. Low Insagiri to the guts. Reverse on the whip. Suzuki sent out to the apron. Hoshizaki going to bring in Kelly Kushida. Suzuki wants to play on the outside. Kushida don't want that smoke. Try taunting, and this is why we don't taunt. This is why Wizard Rule is a thing. Snap air into the Supremacy corner. Fights back with the overhand left. And then it's the disrespectful slap. I don't think Suzuki is the one you want to slap. Flips off the kick. Trying to break the elbow. Into that low modified triangle. I don't even know if it's modified. I mean, it's a triangle. Suzuki though showing some power. One arm with the power bomb. Sends Kushida into the Supremacy corner. Hits that ribcage Insagiri one more time. BJ's just chilling. He's set in a bad neighborhood. That running flip kick one more time. Backdrop driver into the corner. Suzuki trying to rethink about her life on the outside. Kushida caught, slipping one more time. Kushida trying to fight her way out. Pops up into the Rana. Went for the lion salt. Too much gravy on the biscuits. Absolutely whiffed. They're trying to go to work on the right arm. This match been almost all Blitz squad to this point. Hoshizaki brought back in the technician of the group. I mean, I guess she's more of the striker. I don't know. It's kind of, they're just, the Blitz Squad's a really good team. Spin out with the Falcon Arrow. Suzuki finally brings in the Wildcat. Pop-up knee strike. How about another? Finishes it off with one more. Wildcat, all sorts of on fire right now. One of the bear hug. Hoshizaki fights out of it. Has Wiley up. Walks out with the Liger Bomb. I thought she was going to eat her outside. I was honestly scared for BJ for a minute. Quick tags from the champions right now. Runs through that moonsault kick. Pops up, has BJ caught. Takes her down with the Rana. As Kushida sent off the ropes. Catches her with the heel kick on the way back in. Ducks under. Snap German. Almost figure four neck choke. Sends Kushida into the bad neighborhood. 360 no scope. Suzuki brought back in. Kushida trying to crawl to her corner. Gets the diving tag. Brings in Hoshizaki. Single leg drop kick. Suzuki pops back up. Catches the leg. Sweeps it out. Trying to break the knee. Suzuki is not for your hot tag. Elbow to that same knee joint. Suzuki may have picked her spot, trying to just absolutely dissect the legs of Hoshizaki. The crowd with it right now. Brings her away from the rope so she can't try to crawl away. Excellent veteran strategy there. Trying to cripple the one half of the women's champions right now. Brings Hoshizaki back up to a standing base. Ducks under, has her clamped in the sleeper hold. Catches her immediately with the jawbreaker counter. Suzuki sent out to the apron. Hoshizaki wildly takes the opportunity to go bring in Kelly Kushida. Just got immediately sent back up into the supremacy corner. Caught with that enziguri. Comes back up, arm dry counter. Low roadhouse. Into the heel hook. Fighting back for those up kicks. Big Larry takes Kushida to the outside. Referee's count restarted. Trying to pop that elbow over the shoulder. Into the low wrist lock. And the knee to the joint. Snapmare takeover. Follows it with the split kick. Referee gets up to 6. Count broken up. Kushida pops up with a knee strike. It's topside. One of the swanton. No water in the pool. Forearm shiver. Suzuki has that chokehold in deep. And Kushida fades almost immediately, and Supremacy pick up the win over the women's tag team champions. Damage done early, I guess. That missed swanton opportunity. Suzuki would clamp on that chokehold. Now it just game blouses. Champion went high risk, got no reward. And Supremacy may have just signed their way onto a title match. I'm for it. Suzuki might quietly be one of my favorite women's superstars in the tryout. Just saying. We are to our main event of the evening. #1 contendership on the line to see who gets our world champion, Ku the War God. We've got Nick Bruiser Jr., we've got Sterling Tip Danbury, and we've got the man that Ku dethroned at Black Lotus to get that championship, Jamal Alice. Graphic almost kind of looks like just a Bad Brothers ad, I'm not going to lie. We won't go into that if you don't know. Now you might kind of know. And okay. Wasn't sure if we hit another hiccup or not, but we're good. We aight. Sterling Tip, first one out. What's sad is I can't even call him the most arrogant man in this match because this match also has Nick Bruiser Jr. in it. Member and leader of the Monarchy. Picked up a huge win over the Highlanders on our first episode. NBJ, one of the few men that picked... I can't even say that because a lot of people actually beat Ray Mania last season. Except for when it mattered. Then only one person did it. The biggest man in the match. I don't know if I'd even say the strongest because Atlas is strong as hell, but... if this match was strictly based on striking, it would just... there's just no comparison. Nick Bruiser looks like he was drawn by Rob Layfield in the 1980s. Big ass upper body, little legs. Go do leg day, player. Last year's winner of the Leon White Memorial Battle Royal. The man that dethroned the Iceman. Already has one victory in singles competition over the War God, making him, I want to say, the only person in the triad that has beaten every champion that we've had. Has wins over Hugo Lazarus, has multiple wins over Ray Damonio, actually has a winning record against Ray Damonio. Has beaten the Iceman, has beaten the War God. Showed up at Infusion last year and just... the dude kind of opened a lot of eyes that evening. If you missed last season's Infusion for Supernova, I talked about it earlier. Go subscribe. Check out the videos on demand. So oftentimes we forget how good we do things. And how bad. We remember the bad more than the good, though. This match, first fall to a finish. Sterling Tip Danbury, Nick Bruiser Jr., Jamal Atlas, Walter 1 count. There's the bell. And Danbury immediately says nope. Atlas showing the strength right off the top of the release German. And that pump handle gutbuster. And then Bruiser right back to the striking game. Danbury tries to get himself some. Rights and lefts from Bruiser. Just threw a left hook that hit both men. Spinning back fist though from Atlas. You are not going to win the striking game. Danbury with the lariat to take Bruiser Jr. to the outside. Atlas off the top, Impaler style DDT. Takes Danbury up in that inverted power bomb. Looked like he wanted that release German. Changed direction at the end. Atlas turns her out the right. Fireman's carry counter from Bruiser, who just whiffed on the uppercut, low gut shot. Everybody's getting punched in the mouth right now. Quick left and right combination from Bruiser. Danbury runs through the forearm shiver. We almost had a full-on boxing match for a minute. Short knee drop. Atlas back in. Overhand shot. Danbury seen it coming. Big lariat takes Atlas back to the outside. First fall to a finish. Pinfall submission inside the boundaries of the ropes. Danbury now trying to take out the arms of Bruiser. Danbury's not going to win the power game here, but is arguably the best wrestler in the ring right now. Big right hand, as I say that, just leveling people with shots. As Atlas up, sits him down with the alley-oop. Bruiser taunting in the corner. You always have to be looking, unless the other guy ain't. Danbury is looking plenty fine right there. Caught with that lariat. Atlas rolls out of the way of the shot. Runs in with a gut shot. Exploder power slam. Sweeps the leg, much in the style of the Cobra Kai. Atlas looked like he was going for the arm, took out the leg instead. Big lariat absolutely decapitates Danbury. Bruiser, those momentum took him into the corner where Atlas has full control right now. Atlas just toying with Bruiser for a moment. Hangs him up on the second rope. Hangs him out. Backbreaker across the back. Walks in with forearm shiver from Danbury. Off the ropes, big haymaker shot. Danbury trying to steal it here. Bruiser though out at 2. STD, the only man in this match to not have a shot at singles gold last season. One more time. Bruiser showing some tenacity back out at 2.5. Danbury walks out of the way of the strike combination. Kick down low. Shot across the back. Danbury putting on a clinic right now of counter wrestling. Went for the headbutt, feinted into the right hand shot. Hammerlock into the scoop slam, hangs the legs up on the top rope. Brings Atlas into the center. Bruiser breaks it up at 1. Pops Danbury up just to catch him with the right haymaker. Woo that chop. Overhand with the brain chop. Runs through with one more. Bruiser trying to seal it. Atlas though kicks out of 2.5. Pendulum style backbreaker takes down Bruiser. Danbury trying to steal the opportunity he can. 2.9 count. Took to our main event, but we got a chicken wing. Into the Haas Claw from the smallest man in the match. Bruiser right top man playing that kick down low. Atlas back to his feet. Fall of the Gods. I forget what we actually call that. That might be the Hammer of Olympus. Corkscrew elbow though out of the corner. Danbury trying to steal it off that hammerlock lariat. Bruiser had one too many seconds to just kind of recompose himself. Kicks out at 2.5. That stinger of a kick. Bruiser though muscles his way back up out of it. Avalanche style lariat. Danbury far side away from Bruiser. From Atlas. Corkscrew European uppercut one more time. Atlas though back up, back body drop. Spins out Danbury. There's the fall of Olympus. And Jamal Atlas finds his way back into #1 contendership. Hard-fought match from all three men. Danbury seriously was the most devious bastard I think I've ever seen in a match. Every time there's an opportunity to counter, he seemed like he was there to take it. Any cheap shot. Atlas would start building up momentum with that lariat. Danbury tried to steal one more time here with that corkscrew European uppercut out of the corner. Both him and Atlas took one too many seconds. They Bruiser back out of it. In the end, it didn't even matter. Jamal Atlas getting a second shot at glory. Looking to become the first two-time world champion in Blitz. And that is going to do it for us here today. We will be back roughly the same time tomorrow, probably, to bring you Storm, and then we will be off until next Monday, where we will start day 1 of the Cornet Cup. Until that time, keep your eyes on Supernova. We'll see you guys tomorrow.